Okay, next, let me show you the classification of matrices. For example, matrices are sometimes called column matrix or row matrix. So for column matrix or column vector, it has only one column. For example, for this kind of matrix, we have two rows but one column. So this is a 2 by 1 matrix. In the next example, we have 3 rows but 1 column. So this is another example of a column matrix. And then we have 4 rows and 1 column. So any matrix with only 1 column is known as a column matrix. The same goes for a row matrix or row vector. Row matrix or row vector, they only have 1 row. For example, in this example, we only have 1 row but 2 columns. Alright, so this is a row matrix of the type 1 by 2. The next example, we can see the elements are arranged in 1 row but in 3 columns. So we call this a row matrix 1 by 3. Next, we have a 1 row but 4 column matrix. So we call this a row matrix 1 by 4. So in the next slide, I'm going to show you the meaning of zero matrix, or we call it the null matrix. A null matrix refers to a matrix where all the elements in the matrix consist of 0, as you can see in the slide. A square matrix refers to a matrix which has the same number of rows and number of columns. So the number of rows equals to number of columns. For example, in this matrix we have 2 rows and 2 columns. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix. And the next example is a 3 by 3 matrix, which refers to 3 rows and 3 columns. So these 2 examples are what we call the square matrix. Okay, what about main diagonal? The word main diagonal refers to elements which are located in this position, denoted by the blue line. In the second example, the main diagonal, the elements consist of 2, 4 and 0. So we can say in general, if there's a matrix where the main diagonal, the elements on the main diagonal, we can identify easily by looking at the location. For example, A11, A22 and A33. So the number of rows and columns are the same for main diagonal. So elements located on the main diagonal in a square matrix are elements which have the same row and column number as denoted above just now. Okay, next, identity matrix. Identity matrix is actually a square matrix where all the elements on the main diagonal must be equal to 1 and the other elements are 0. For example, in a 2 by 2 matrix, the main diagonal consists of 1 and 1, whereas the other elements consist of 0. In a 3 by 3 matrix, the main diagonal consists of only 1 and the other elements are 0. So this is called the identity matrix.